everybody, and welcome back to Archangulus Gaming. Ken just here, bringing you some more Space Engineers and the base building project. Alright guys, since last time we were here, I've been, as you know, I've been doing the Frostbite Redux. And when I got back on here, I was looking at this, I was thinking, what do I do? How do I do it? You know, etc, etc. So I did some slight reworkings of certain areas of the habitation area. I was thinking, most places you do get shelves like this anyway, above like doors and things like that. So I thought, yeah, I'll leave that as it is. It looks nice. You know, as you remember, we've got the bathroom sections and things like that. So I was thinking to myself, how do I go about this? How do I make this look as cool as it needs to be? And some of that's going to be like reworking some of these areas, because we're doing the Frostbite scenario. Yeah, we got some ideas and, you know, got some perspective on how to do certain things a bit better. So let's get rid of this, for example. I know my inventory's full. Wrong tool for this. Let's make this a bit faster. There we go. So we'll take out these points here. We'll do the same over here, because we really need to make a gateway out of this. You know, something that looks as it's meant to be. You know, it's got to be a passageway that we can sort of like maneuver through. Now, sadly, in the base pack there is an inverted heavy armor round slope. So let's have a look through, see if there's anything that we can utilize that will do the trick. Because we noticed with like say Frostbite, or say the Lost Valley or something like that, there's a lot of parts that are used, I like to say, out of place, but when used in context with other things, you know, and other structural designs, they actually look right. Like they used a yield module as pretty much like a heat sink at one point. No, nothing really down that way so far. Let's have a look up here. Oh, now that's an idea we could do. Yeah, using like beam blocks to be able to create like a unique shape. I mean, we've done passageways to death. Let's see, what else can we do? I'll keep on going too far because I'm looking up in the top right hand corner. I'm not keeping an eye on what I'm doing in the well, in this window here. Okay, so I think that's pretty much everything. We'll take the numbering. It's a shame there's like there's no like arrow, you know, or less than, greater than, sorry. Okay. Yeah, nothing in this pack. So yeah, okay. I think we've gone through all our options. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is I'm getting got much bigger than I thought they would be. It's not quite what I had in mind. So I was thinking of using these. It's just finding the right blocks now. Because you've got that one there, which leads to that. So, I suppose we could do... Oh, yeah. Something simple. You know, simple usually equates to effective. Right. Actually, yeah, that looks pretty good. So we've now got a nice little doorway there. And once we put this roof in, we can actually do the same. So let's also number each of these rooms so that we can find them later on. Oops, I keep on wanting to use shift to move quickly across the base. 2, move that to 3. Whoa! 3. I don't know why it keeps on trying to put them upside down. 4. 5, and then finally room 6. So at least that's that done. Then here in white we can go on to 3 and then 4 through to 6. Yeah, just have that on one wall there. Right, so I guess it's now to the boring part, which is just finishing off this roof, because we need to get this done so that we can just quickly well, so we can move on basically. But yeah, I was doing watching a load of Lost in Space. I've got quite a few ideas for this build. Hence why I'm now glad that I'm getting back into it, because this is one of my favoured structures at the moment. I mean, I grew up in the 80s. I was watching the Lost in Space when it came out then. And it was an excellent series about trust and betrayal and, you know, family ethics, sticking together as a family, respecting your family, respecting your elders, things like this. You know, it was the time of great moral standards. Unlike today, which is sadly a nightmare. And yeah, working as a team was all the rage back then. Frankly, it should still be now. I mean, just drives me nuts these days. Ooh, I'm a bit too far. Like, well, you get like companies saying, oh, you got to work as a team, and then they promote double standards and saying, oh, you know, you got to look out for yourself. You got to look out for your I don't know, say like in my case, we're working for a big warehouse. They say, oh, you got to look out for your pick rate. And I'm thinking to myself, well, ain't that double standards? You want us to help each other, you know, be able to make this company work and grow strong and all of this sort of thing, and then yet you're saying to us, oh, yeah, no, the only person you need to look out for is yourself. It's like, okay, talk about confusing people. Honestly, I think if we were to look out for each other more as a human race, things would be better. I mean, you look at what's going on at the moment in the UK. You've got all the riots going on and all this nonsense about, oh, you know, immigration's bad or yada yada yada. Excuse me, how is it bad? If it wasn't for immigration, I would have never met my wife, never had my daughter. So, you know, sorry, they're wrong. Big time wrong. I mean, yeah, there are exceptions to the rule and all that sort of stuff, and I get that. But just notice there's a light missing there. And there. I missed it on the other end as well. Tell you what, as I've noticed that, let's get that in place. Lights. Do I have the parts? Yeah, I got the parts. So I can go there. One there. There we go. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, isn't it? Yeah, we're living in the time of the great double standards. You know, do as I say, but not as I do. You know, wonderful stuff. And then you got the whole concept of, oh, you can't tell your children off and all this sort of thing, and oh gosh, we live in an age where things are going downhill fast, and it's only up to guys like you know, and me to say, you know, hey, hold on a second. There's got to be a line drawn in the sand somewhere. Preferably not sand. Maybe make it concrete. But maybe I'm a cynical 40-something-year-old. Alright, there we have it. That is the roof in place now. So if we want to get there, either we're going to have to make a hole in the roof now, or we have to go through proper channels. Okay. Well, as it stands anyway, I think actually it would be better if we were on the inside for this. Where's the hole? There it is. Okay, so we've got our little passageway sorted out, and it looks good. We've got a hallway, or a series of hallways, but they look so bland. So let's do similar. Let's add in some more of these. Oops. Let's see, what should we do? If we put one that side, actually, we can work this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that doesn't work. So we say 4. So there's a 3 gap in between. So 1, 2, 3, dong. 1, 2, 3, donk. Oops. That wasn't donk. That doesn't work either. I don't get magnetic boots in this. You know, you're walking along, and then all of a sudden you lose your grip on the surface. Doesn't make sense. So if I place one there, then 1, 2, 3, that doesn't work either. I'm guessing it's going to have to be random. 2, 3. So 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Donk. 2, 3. Donk. 3. Donk. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Donk. 2, 3. Donk. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm guessing then, as we've got this issue, if we put one there, yeah, it's a little mishmashed in terms of where we're putting these, but I think in the end it'll all play out for the best. We've got to change some of these. Chair. Whose teeth did I put in this morning? We've got to change some of these connectors up, is what I was trying to say. Again, it's a case of having to adjust. I think if we add another one there, just to, I mean, adds a little bit more flavour to it, I guess. See what I mean? Walking along, magnetic boots have kicked in, have decided to not work. I mean, I'm not exactly walking across a rocky surface. I'm walking across a metal surface. So, why did the mag boots decide all of a sudden they're not going to stick to the surface? Doesn't make sense. Oh man, I'm sort of now reminded of like Star Trek Next Generation, you know, the Klingon homeworld. You gotta admit, it sort of has that sort of vibe to it there. I'm starting to wonder whether I got some of the ideas, some of the inspiration from that. Now this one here, coming through that passageway, yeah, I think that needs to go. That doesn't look right there. Same with this one in the middle. There we go. That's better. It's all about finding that right balance, not right, correct balance even, if you guys know what I mean. So let's start that process again. So we've got one there, and let's figure out how we did it there so we can mimic. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3. 1 2 3 donk. 1 2 3 donk. Well, that's fortunate that the right. So 1 2 3 4, and then 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3, and then 1 2. So 4 4 3 2 3. 1 2 3.
Energy low.
4. So it's 3 4. 4. 2 3. Right, so let's got all them in place. Right, we're at 18 power, so hopefully got enough power just to be able to, if we're smart, get these I think they called them wedge tips in place. Right, there we have it. Right, in terms of power, however, yeah, we could just sit and watch a bit of TV. So, for those of you watching it on the TV, you're watching a TV in a TV. Yeah. Yeah, have you guys ever done that thing where you get like a camera, you point at a TV that's showing what you got on the camera, and you get like a TV and a TV and a TV and a TV, etc. ad infinitum, and then as you turn the camera on the Z-axis, or those who are in America on the Z-axis, then the first TV maybe turns 5 degrees, the next one turns 7 degrees, next one 9 degrees, etc., and you get that twisted tunnel effect. And I always thought that was great fun. Okay, I think it's time to sort these out. Now, I know on the other side of this wall we have
Inventory full.
our oxygen farms, but we're going to need to hide these. So let's get rid of those, and we can add in the T section. We add it in that way, Also get our colouring correct. Now one there, one there. Then add in some straight pieces there, and then boom. Yeah, Bob's your auntie.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, and so we'll do the same thing again once it all clears up. Hey, hold on a second. Hold on 2 nanoseconds. That one there doesn't need to be, because that's a that just needs to be a corner. Yeah, that's correct. So, is that the same on the other end? Did I miss that?
Inventory full.
No, actually, that one actually is a proper T-piece jobby. This is where this this conveyor feed comes in useful. All right, okay, let's have a look what's going on this side. Oh. Whoops. Alright, judging that,
Inventory full.
we don't have one that goes X, Y, and then Z, so unless we do have to use a conveyor junction here, sadly. However, what that does allow us to do is we can hide it. So if we bring in the access panels, which is a brilliant thing I think that was added in, and we drop one of those bad boys on there. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it some more. There we go. So we don't have that blaring yellow just sticking out like a sore thumb. You know, got an access quite nicely there. Right, let's come around here. We'll do similar. Right, let's have a look what we're dealing with first. Okay, so it's a straight feed through.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. So T-piece there, T-piece there, and nice pair of straight sections there. Hides that away.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
And we've got similar here. So T-piece there and there. Straight section there and there. And then that's all nice and hidden. Let's double check what we got in here. So that's all nice and hidden. That hides that, so that's good. I know we still got to do lighting, which is going to be an absolute, let's say, ache, because there's going to be a lot of it. Whoops. Yep, that's all good. And that row is all good and hidden. Right, so we got a nicely hidden pipe work now. Most of the roof is now done. So that's cool. We've got some nice passageways, which I think are looking awesome. Right, so now we just need to sort out lighting. Alright, let's get rid of some of that. We'll add in lights. Okay, what type of lights do we use? I mean, that could work actually. You know, adding in a little corner lights there, and maybe adding in corner lights, if I can get the angle right, up here as well. And then if we get the lighting radius and intensity correct, we can actually see effectively. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Now we don't want rotating lighting. No, definitely not. Well, we do have inset lighting, but then that means we need armor over it, which I don't think is going to be the way forward. So yeah, let's go with corner lighting. Can never go wrong with corner lighting. Yeah, we'll start over here. Actually, yeah, do we make it white? Blend it in? Yeah, let's make it white. Blend it in a bit. I think just spam it all the way down here. I mean, after all, this is meant to be a residential area, so we want as much light spamming the area as possible. Use the float just to be able to finish that off. That was funny. But I have a bit of lighting on the corners as well, to sort of make up for the fact that we oh no, I'm out of construction components. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to take the lift down. I have to sort that out at some point. Is the lift here? Yeah, the lift's here. What? There we go. For some reason I wasn't magnetically gonna have to do something about that. Find a way of putting a timer block on this. Close the doors like every, I don't know, 2 seconds. Ground floor. That does look cool, doesn't it? Alright, we'll get a recharge here. And then we'll utilise this to get to our components. I'm going to copy that just in case I need it in the future. Right, let's drop everything off to begin with. Why are you not allowing me just to drop things off? Why are you playing silly buggers with me this morning? Okay, so we'll grab 200 of those. We'll grab 200 of those. And we will grab 200 of those. There we go. Then we can take the elevator back up. Have a look around while we're doing it. I mean, look at that. We've got a nice view out of the window here. We've got, yeah, we can see like our oxygen farms, all that sort of stuff. I mean, honestly, I think this has actually come out to be quite a nice build. Yeah, there are still some things I need to sort out. I do like that statue being there. You know, it looks like a what's the word I'm looking for? Foyer? You know, sort of like a reception area, maybe. It just looks right. Oh, that is actually looking quite nice. It's a bit dark, but I'll figure this one out. I am going to do, probably off camera, I'm going to have to spend a hell of a lot of time figuring out what lighting is what, and sorting out naming conventions, things like that, because I have been sort of going along. Whoops. Building things and not thinking about the naming conventions for a while. So, yeah, maybe that's something I need to actually really look into. Alright. I mean, honestly, it's starting to really look the business. I mean, it really is coming along quite nicely. Now we do need to do similar in here as well. Alright, maybe these numbers here maybe were the wrong idea. Ooh. Okay. Now I do remember actually seeing something I saw in Frostbite where they used, yeah, this is the one. They used these flat LCD jobbies. Flat bottom. There's a corner one. Yeah, actually, that's an idea we could use. So if we have that one there, like say. That one there, like say, and that. We go in here. Sorry, K. Let's get the rotation right. I think it's 270. Yeah, there we go. Then we go text and images, and we can go edit text, and then rooms 4 to 6. And we'll have that centered. I have that, what, 7.5? And then There you go. So we'll do the same over here as well. Text and images. What was it? 7.5. There we go. Rooms 4 to 6. Alignment centered. Do the same over here. Okay, so getting this in place now. So this is starting to look really, really good. Getting that right is a little tricky, but once we get it in place, it's in place, isn't it? So, you know. I mean, look at that. I mean, we need something to also denote the exit as well. I'm just wondering whether there's any like signs or anything that we can use, you know, like in here. What we got? Sign access, safety. Let's just pull the entire thing and we'll have a look at it. Trading station, no access, safety, storage. I mean, there's the landing area. Well, we can point that way. I mean, arrow sign, so we've got that. So, but no, not really anything that we can use. All right. So we've now got the starts of things happening. Although a lot of these walls are still quite bare. We still need to get in that. Actually, what is behind that wall? Behind that wall is. Looks to be a conveyor system. No, it's a passageway system. So actually, yeah, what I could do is this. I'll drill a hole in there and go to, is it this one here? Yeah, text panel. Because remember that we found that there was a text panel that you can actually fit into a wall. There we go. So that's in the wall. We can then do what we want with it, really, after this. So if we to say wanting to, I don't know, put a light on it, or something like that, we could do that now. Although in this case, what we want to do, or what I'm thinking of doing, is if we go text center, We go elevator to construction hangar. That way. Oops.
Energy low.
Oh, one seems to be a good size there. But if we make that in blue text, and then the background, we could sort of try and blend it in a bit. That's probably a bit too much, isn't it? Let's try 240 on each of these, see what happens. Yeah, it's a bit less intense. But at least we now know you've got construction hangar this way. It does sort of stand out a little as well. I mean, we could do something with it. I mean, I'm not sure what yet. I wonder if we can actually do that. Not really, no. Although there is an arc. Your U-shaped piece. But that sort of stands out a bit. It's not really against a wall. So no, can't really do that. Wrong key. Those are bedside tables. Those are illuminated parts. Those are just literally lights. I mean, there are some parts. I still need to get that pack. I keep on meaning to get it, but haven't yet got round to it. I've had so many other things that I've been unfortunately doing. You know, family life takes precedence. Actually, yeah, that's an idea. You remember in Frostbite we came across, they'd done like they used like the railings as like a way of like being able to like block off an area, and it sort of looked right. So we could have something like that. It's sort of so people don't just like walk into it and break it or something. I mean, yeah, that sort of works. I mean, it's not the most elegant thing I've ever done, but hey, it works. Alright, let's find somewhere to sit down. We'll watch a bit more TV. So we're getting there. We've now got lighting in the hallway. We've now got a roof over the heads, literally, and we've now got a nice looking set of hallways. I mean, what more can we ask for? But the only thing that we need to do next is we need to... Not sure exactly what happened there. Might have caught the space bar. But we need to finish off this foyer. Why can't I say the word? Right, we've got our little toilet shower area. That's all good. That's all nice and actually looks great. We'll seal that off. What's the point? We've got a medical room up here. I can get some oxygen. There we go. Got a storage room. Gonna seal that off for now. We do need to get ventilation in here at some point. I mean, that is something that's crucial. Alright, so nothing really in here at the moment that we need to really concern ourselves with. And then you've got the stairwell down here. This needs to be rebuilt because at the moment it looks terrible. Compared to our nice sexy elevator that we've got, the stairwell looks like it's just been vomited into the game. Right, we're going to need something here to finish this off. So let's get this done. Right, we need the passage enclosed with light. Because that's what I've been using. Oh, wrong one. What? How comes that's... Maybe I knocked the mouse wheel. I've actually now got a new mouse and keyboard. And I think what I've done is I knocked it and... yeah, by accident. Okay, now... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish that off by using the framework. You know, sort of make it look a bit more, well, more. Yeah, I mean, it looks a bit more like sci-fi to me in this regard. Okay. I think as well if we smooth it into the area, maybe something like that. Sort of make it look a bit more like it was designed into the room. Or, hold on, those are heavy armor blocks. Or we can go the other way. Right, let's get rid of this lot. You'll see what I have in mind when I'm done. But I think you guys can already guess. So that framework that we had, we'll shove it in there. And then... I hope I can do this. Really do hope I can do this, because this would actually look cool if I could. Now what piece do I need for that? Is it that one? No, not that one. Probably in 7. Nope. 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 It's one of these. There we go. Oh, that looks so much better, actually. Yeah. Sort of opens the room up a bit more, doesn't it? I mean, and it sort of like just gives us some extra blocks to play with. You know what I mean? Again, we want to get some lighting in here because, after all, this is sort of a communal space. So we're going to need a lot of lighting. There we go. Right. think, yeah, we go with planters and seats. You know, sort of down this way. Normally there'll be a seat there, so we can't really do that. Do we do a seat there, or do we just leave that blank? I just think we should leave that blank. I do believe there was actually a sign for medical as well. So what we can then do is go... Where's signs? No accident, safety first, storage, explosives, authorized medical rooms. The okay, so how do I do this to show medical rooms are that way? Yeah, have it float in the air. Yes, we could do that, I suppose. Just do... No, I don't like that one for the medical rooms. So if we do that, I suppose. And then do... Oh yeah, we can't have that in the same space. Ah, rats. Okay. And then above this door we have like one of these corner top LCDs. And then we can just go content, text and images, and go residential area. Yeah, 7.5 seemed to have worked there, and we'll put that in the center. There we go. So yeah, it sort of finishes this area off quite nicely, actually. Maybe
Inventory full. Inventory full.
we could change that to another inset wall panel. So it's not so boring in here. And then we could have this as, again, text and images. But rather than text, we could have faction and Keen software, and where's the recruitment one? And we can have that change about every 5 seconds. No, I don't like that one. That's not the one I wanted. We want you. Was that the one I wanted? Yeah, we'll go with that one. So we've got yeah, we're starting to actually look like a space station. Still need to sort out grav gens.
Energy low.
Yeah, we'll sort of hide the ends here, I guess. And then we can have like some storage crates knocking around as well. Oops. Right. And then yeah, like I say, we'll just throw around a few storage crates. We'll even have them in some obscure and gaudy colours as well. Because I mean, after all, yeah, different things come in different crate types. So maybe some red ones sticking out there. Then I have one in green, maybe in front of that panel there, just to sort of try and mask it a little. One of these, if I can get it the right way around. Yeah, we'll have that in white. And then another one knocking around down here somewhere. Hidden in there. And then I suppose we could have some seats in here as well, just to, you know, have like a little bit of a communal space. Oops. Just park in there, grab some energy. So yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for this session. I mean, we've done great. I need to go away and sort out this lighting. I think I'm also going to add this as well. So go in here, go rooms 2 and 3 will go that way. Room 1 that way, and then rooms room 4 will have that as, how are we going to do this? How did I do behind me? Oh, that was right, I did used V for that one. Actually, if I do it in brackets, just to sort of emphasize. yeah, just to sort of give the idea there's more going on than just that limited amount. I mean, I suppose I could change it slightly and go like that. Like create a space between them, and then I could just increase the size just a bit so it fills up nicely. Yeah, so I mean, I'm quite happy with what we've done. I like the crates around here as well. Gives it that nice lived-in feel. We've got a little bit of a community area coming up here. Sorry, I love my planters. You know, really does sort of add that feel to it, if you ask me. But yeah, I mean, I like this. This is coming on nicely, really nicely. And then we've got our way through to our foyer for our elevator, and then going through to our medical area. So this could also double up as a waiting room for our medical bay over here. So I guess in a way I could even let's add in like a corner desk here, maybe. Yeah. Or is that too much in the way of the TV thing? I think that's in the way. Yeah, that's in the way. I mean, it's a great idea, but I don't think that works there. So let's do it there instead. I mean, yeah, fine, we've got that little bit of a gap there, but I'm not really going to argue over that. And then that sort of gives us the idea. People can come in. Oh, I need to go and see Dr. Bloody bloody blah. Oh, take a seat. Okay, thank you. Oh, we're seated and waiting. So we've got a good idea going on there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I really am actually very happy with how this has come out. So like I say, guys, I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm going to go away. I'm going to sort out all of the naming conventions in this entire base so that we know where stuff is. Because that's the biggest problem. We don't know what stuff is in the component database, so that we can then modify things as we see fit, like the lighting. And yeah, next time we come back, hopefully a bit brighter in these rooms. We could turn off the suit light and use the artificial light of the rooms instead, and sort of go from there. We'll also figure out where we can put a grav generator as well, because we really need one of them. I'll also sort out something for a timing block for the elevator, and yeah, hopefully everything should start falling into place, and we can actually start then thinking about another aspect I want to put into this base, which is a shield arm or a series of shield arms to sort of help protect against attacks and things like that. Okay, guys, well, I'll catch you next time on Archangulus Gaming. You guys have a great day now. Stay safe, help each other, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.